Learned how to do Mips clip. That's something.
That is cool.
Can beat Super Mario 64 in under 30 minutes on my dating profile. That'll get
Hell yeah.
lots of traction.
I mean, it might get the right track.
It might. You know what? That's not untrue, but there is some type of traction that I would want. Oh, do you have to unlock the expert just to even do?
Yep.
You sure do.
It's just practice. That's all. It's forced practice.
Why can't I get in there?
1080. 1 degree for every regret.
Your train is not positioned correctly. You did not get the smiley face.
Oh yeah, you gotta get the Shuho happy. The Shuho smile. It's so good. It reminds me of Alter.
That is Spock. If you are interested in making my emotes better, that's another one where I got the worst version of that image.
No, I don't think that you did anything wrong with that one. I mean, that is just a tiny ass image on a tiny game.
It's just so dark.
Oh, I could probably fix that, sure. You should make me a channel editor so I can just have full control over your emotes. You would never...
I will take
Actually-
direct control of your brand.
I guess... Hey, I could be a good brand manager. I was genuinely... I guess I was just daydreaming about this. I don't think I would actually do it. Well, that's not true. I would actually do it, but I'm about to tell you so I can. But I was considering I was doing a stream of having people just submit images for me to turn into emotes and just submit them for your Discord until you noticed.
Speaking of which, it's April 1st pretty soon, if not already.
Right. Would have been a good idea. Maybe I'll still do it until you notice. That's the real joke. What I'm doing
Some
now.
stuff has already happened.
Oh, really? Have I gotten my yearly,
What are the controls for this game? Ricky Winterborn.
Is anybody from that game genuinely in Wave Race?
In Blue Storm, yeah. Ricky
Oh.
is.
I thought he was. I mean, I almost thought like a Yami Hayane or whatever her name was.
Direction
I'm
you're
not-
facing is called
Akari
open.
Hayami.
The direction behind you is called blind.
Yeah. It still blows my mind. And
Switch
take the
controllers.
bulldozer on the train tracks. And the... What's it called level?
Ironstone Mine.
Yeah.
Maybe after this live on stream, I will fix my R button or something. No, probably
Yeah. No.
not. I don't know. I'm not sure if I know
that
what
one,
that screwdriver is.
You can just get off the train right when you're under the bridge. You don't have to
Okay.
bring it all the way to the station.
Yeah.
Contest. Work your body. Alright, well,
Work your butt.
work.
Seriously.
Does this have a weird resolution? Oh, it's pretty normal. Shares the resolution with Super Mario 64. It must be doing something right.
Iowa and women's title game. You know what, CBS Sports app? I don't freaking like you. I only installed you to do my bracket on.
This guy's playing pool, so I feel like he should be my guy.
Goodbye. Goodbye, CBS. Yes, goodbye. Stop telling me things that I don't care about. Thank you.
What does the Scout Limited not seem like the best boy? Well, no, I guess this one. Why does this one seem so much better?
Dang, you just go get it in the middle of the map without even finishing all the buildings?
Yeah.
Blaster versus Kensuke Kimachi.
Does that even save that much time?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I have fucked up now. Alright. I
Hmm.
didn't actually look at the controls. Like, I didn't see them.
Wow, but you just went backwards. That was pro.
Getting ready to shred, but where are the controls? Got like this slope.
We'll do this one, I guess. I just couldn't menu.
Kind of
Now
messed
we're
up
here.
that this manual does not have controls. Doesn't seem to list controls anywhere.
I wish I
Game
had the
doesn't seem to list controls anywhere.
Goodness.
Match race.
Wow.
Get it.
Yo.
I'm trying.
Welcome. Dion Blaster
This is so bad.
versus Akari Hayame.
Ah, skip to revisit.
Ready? Go.
Just keep running into H2 horse. Eventually we can.
Oh geez. Not used to not being able to just hold forward all the time.
Work your body.
That was good, though.
Yep. That one always feels nice when you get it.
Is it this game that has the song and the files of one of the versions of it that says homosexuality a lot?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's the real thing.
Hey, first that shoe horse? I thought you knew.
No. What? That's wild.
I don't know. It's like in one version of the game. I don't know if I don't think it's in like the final one or anything, but it's just in the files. And someone sampled a voice of some guy just saying homosexuality.
Yeah. I don't know which song it is.
Reminds me of the guy from Sonic sampling like Malcolm X for a Sonic Rush song.
Wow.
The specific words are too black, too strong. And I guess he thought it was, or he wanted to make it sound like it was about coffee.
Dion Blaster
don't know.
versus Akari Hayame.
I thought it was about.
Ready? Go.
Yeah, but I don't think Shadow has anything to do with the part of the game that plays. I don't know. I never played that game. I think it's like a boss fight with something that isn't Shadow. You go fast in this game.
Old set.
Oh my god. My dump truck sucks today.
With Viper.
And it's PB. No, it's not PBJ time. It's breakdancing time. Worst vehicle.
Come on. We can do this.
Except for this Skyfall.
Anyway, that Sonic Rush song is honestly kind of a banger.
Finish. Dion Blaster versus Akari
I only
Hayame.
have one snowboard left.
Ready? Go.
I feel that.
Hashtag relatable, am I right?
You are right.
I gotta get good at this because my brand is clearly snow-themed Nintendo 64 races. It's like the most consistent race I've won is anything snow-themed, except for Snowboard Kids Steve. but I won Hello Snowcross, I won Snowboard Kids 1, and then I won Big Mountain. Got a theme going on. I wasn't around for 1080. Probably wouldn't have won it though.
Can you believe that there's people out there who think that Big Mountain is bad? Can you believe BMF
I
is
can't
taking
believe
that
there
thing
are
somewhere?
people like that in this
Well,
world.
I thought about it, and I was like, oh, it's this level.
Big Mountain 2000s is surprisingly good game.
Thank you.
Go!
I came in first because that guy did jump and I didn't. Why didn't you win every race?
Dion Blaster
In N64Mania? Total?
Ready?
I don't know. Yes? I'm just not that good.
So you don't speedrun every game.
Yeah, I don't speed. I'm not playing. Can't be out here winning every race. Can only be out here winning the occasional race, like Elmo's number adventure.
Is there anything more assured than knowing that when you see Flant enter a race, you are going to lose that race?
I will always take pride in the fact that I came in first in Mario Party 2, even though Plant was also in there. I think he had to like restart a board because he got bad luck, but still, I'll take the win.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
There's also Wii VC cheating. Well, I don't know. It probably speeds you up by a little bit.
Iron.
Dang, I've taken a lot of snowboard damage. Damage to my man. My snowboard man. Get back up, Dion. No, retire. He's dead, dude. He's actually dead. Look at him. Wow, that blur effect? Kind of impressive.
This level still stresses me out.
Match race.
I don't know if there's like someone who's like way better. Is one of them Canadian? Secretly?
Yeah,
Wow, Vicky Winterborn. Wow.
yeah.
He's got no max speed though.
Yo,
I'm
What's up?
yo.
What's up?
well, I'm sitting in a chair, so I don't know if I'm really working my body, but
What's up?
Rob Haywood
Yeah.
seems pretty balanced. Kari's cute.
Can we go up the ramp?
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on here?
Try a Kari. Why not?
Oh, what? Didn't it say the path was clear?
Yeah, I might have run into side slide.
Oh my.
Welcome.
Akari Hayame.
It's like top 3 Nintendo 64 songs. There's so many good songs on the Nintendo 64. And all of them are in F-Zero X. No, there's a lot of good songs. F-Zero X does have a banger soundtrack though. This song is also toxic. But what about Buck Bumble? So, I don't know how to stick the landing.
You gotta hit Z right before you land.
Z? dead, you mean? No, I don't actually care. I say VP. We may pretend we use British versions of everything, but we are American British bastards. In measurement and spelling and pronunciation, I feel like. Definitely measurement. Ah, fuck. Oh, I've messed up. I have fucked up now.
I don't know what I'm looking for anymore.
What is it? This is 1080 snowboarding. I think there's a GameCube version as well.
There is 1080 Avalanche.
1080 Avalanche, yeah.
What's the thing?
Pretty nice controlling game, good frame rate, looks alright. No snowboard kids too, but is it a Big Mountain 2000? I don't know.
Alright, abandon this.
Okay, there we go. We
Yeah,
did
I'm
not
not a fan
take
of
void
My
damage.
computer's been off for over an hour and a half. And my retro tank is still drawing power from it. And so is
Tank
my
that
audio.
just
What's
keeps
the-
on tinking. Okay, now that I know how to stick landings and not crash, I guess.
Is there a trick to doing this like without revisiting?
Be ridiculously fast.
Yeah. Do you have to revisit?
Most of the time, yes. That's the one that I have to revisit. Although I have to revisit Oyster Harbor right now, and I'm doing that. But yeah, like when I don't have to revisit, I literally talk to the scientist, and then usually less than a second later, the level ends. Or I should clarify. The level, like you obviously you can end the level by like going into the van, the trailer.
Yeah, but the truck gets to the finish line.
Right. So as long as you've talked to the scientist when that happens, you're good to go.
Yeah.
And like, it is a split second after I talk to the scientist.
Lifers, is this making the top 3? This new song? Yo, there's a big Nintendo 64 logo. Let's go. Love when games get self-referential. Specifically with like talking about the video game itself or the console. It's an alright song.
Medium levels versus Dion Blaster. Ready? Go!
Alright, this one's more my speed. Oh, this man took a shortcut. I could blow a snow cross over here. The game that invented shortcuts.
Get it? What are you doing?
Oh, get destroyed. Oops, I'm getting destroyed. Oh, shit. My way beyond. I just jumped to try and gain speed like this is Snowboard Kids. It didn't work. Not in that case, anyway. Shoot. No.
Nice try. Akari Hayame versus Dion Blaster. Ready? Go!
Okay, need to jump there.
Because fuck, I learned the Oyster Harbor clip when my TV was set to 16:9. And ever since I changed it to 4:3, I've had so much trouble setting up the clip. And I just couldn't do it for like 5 minutes. And it was just like, alright, changing the resolution, changing the aspect ratio on the TV. I actually need to sit down and spend some time in 4:3.
I think I have enough of a lead.
I'm not gonna make it, am I? Please make it. Please make it.
Ooh. Very smooth.
Okay.
Akari Hayame versus Ricky Winterbourne.
It's Ricky Winterbourne. If he beats me, I'm switching to him for the rest of the night. Ooh, it's snowy.
I fucking hate Diamond Sand.
God dang, it's snowy. Richard R. Winterbourne. Jesus Christ, that's Ricky Winterbourne. Stitched together the Jason Bourne clip and Ricky Winterbourne's announcement. To make the dumbest Nintendo 64 shitpost. Ooh, this is a cool level. This is a really cool level, actually. It's like the tunnels.
There aren't enough N64 shitposts out there.
There's really not. And only we have the power, the knowledge to truly shitpost about the Nintendo 64. No one else has seen the depths. Well, some people have, maybe, but not enough.
Yeah, it feels like I follow every single one of them on Twitter.
Probably pretty accurate. Yep. Small group.
Yeah, and they all know each other also.
Where everybody knows your name. N64 Twitter.
You did it!
The retro chain light is finally dimming, but it's still on.
Dying.
My mouse is still glowing too. I hate it.
Alright, we've done the beginner races.
It turned off. Oh, it turned back on. What the hell? Oh, is the power on actually? No. Sad.
You did it.
I don't even think it's possible for the power to be on. I think that cable is probably lying out there on the ground. Ain't that a sad thing?
Did I unlock anything cool?
Unlock normal mode. Or
hard
or
mode?
whatever. Okay, unlock hard.
Welcome.
Akari
That was a train
Hayami
wreck.
versus Rob Haywood. Ready? Go!
With that,
Bob
I'm gonna go
Haywood.
sleep. Be back. Good luck with the rest of this.
Thank you. Getting there.
Was she saying sexy baby? How is that not the right timing? My board is getting destroyed. Oh, I see that shortcut that he's taking, and I'm not on it. But maybe I'm doing it like too late. Trying to get. I wonder if this controller is not helping. Actually. Yeah, do your funny jumps. I'll just go past you. Don't mind me.
Go!
Too bad this is an Excite truck where you're scored on style and speed.
Akari
Genuinely
Hayami
the number
versus
one
Ricky
fan of
Winterbourne.
Excite Truck in the world.
Ready? Go!
Excite truck's sick.
I have never played it.
It's like, you know, it's a launch title for the Nintendo Wii, but I feel like it does what it does pretty well.
I always wanted to play it. I mean, they hyped it up pretty nicely beforehand.
Yeah.
I
It's
bought
like,
it.
ooh, look at this terrain deformation and whatever. Cool jumps.
Love in deformation.
Which is all there. I do like its aspect of like, you know, you want to come in first because you get points, but also you need points to really win. If you have like a 6 score, way better than the guy who came ahead of you, and you come not that far behind him, you'll probably win. You gotta get like combos and stuff. Well, not combos, but it's a pretty cool game. Kind of slippery controls, but in a way that I felt like works for it as like an arcadey, silly game.
And you're off-roading.
Yeah, and you're off-roading, so like, you're not absurdly punished. The only time you're really punished at all is, yeah, you can crash into trees. But also, there's the risk reward. You gotta go by the trees to get points for being close to the trees. It's like the whatever the burnout or whatever near miss points, except trees instead of traffic.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd like be running through a forest trying not to crash, or you'd have that invincibility power up, but you still don't want to touch the trees. Because even if you're invincible, once you touch the trees, you stop scoring points.
Go!
Also, Canada was like one of the main like section places that had tracks. It's kind of cool. It was not the States, it was specifically Canada and like Japan and it was like Canada, Japan, Fiji, Finland or something. And space, of course. Oh, Mexico.
Of course.
There was a one space level. That was like the last level, naturally.
I miss when games had the arbitrary space level.
Everyone loves a good secret space level.
That's true.
Look, if Mario Odyssey can do it,
That's
it's
very
still
true.
alive
It
and
wasn't
well.
really secret.
It wasn't a secret. It was just like, I mean, they didn't like spell it out, but it was being foreshadowed for a lot of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then just like, oh, well, we gotta go to the moon. Bowser's getting married there. Just a great plot point, really. We have to stop
It was a
this
good
wedding
plot.
on the moon.
Yeah.
Ah, no. No, I screwed it all up at the end.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off now.
Specifically the worst time to screw it all up.
Yeah,
Have a great night.
See ya.
You leave?
Nice
Nope.
try.
Oh, come on.
Akari Hayame versus Dion Blaster. Ready? Go!
They made a sequel to Excite Truck that I never played. Called Excite Bots.
Site bot?
Yeah, you were like little animal-shaped robots or something instead of trucks. It was
don't
kind of
know that
weird.
I've heard of that one.
And then they doubled down on the like doing tricks stuff in the middle of a race. To a point where I feel like I would like it less because it's not as like good of a mix. But I'm not sure. Never did play it.
I mean, when you already do a weird thing with a franchise, and then you spin off the weird thing into an even weirder thing, yeah. It's probably just gonna devolve. That's not to say I wouldn't have tried it. It's got bot in the name, and excite. Those are both good things.
Yeah, you want both of those often. You're happy to have excitement, you're happy to have robots.
I'm not happy to have robots most of the time, but maybe in the video game context.
That's true.
That's right.
I'm usually like, fuck robots.
Fuck robots.
As they say in Stellaris.
Yeah.
They don't, but...
I know people who say that in Stellaris, at least.
It's
Some
very
reason.
catchy, you know? I think it's just a general sentiment, even if you haven't been screwed by robots in Stellaris. Somebody can say, fuck robots, and it's like, you know what? Yeah, I agree. Fuck robots.
I mean, they are gonna kill us, so.
Anybody can get behind that.
Yeah. Even if you're really, really pro-robot,
Akari Hayame
maybe you want to fuck robots.
Keisuke Kimachi.
Well, that's true, yeah.
Ready?
Everyone can get behind fuck robots, for one reason or another.
Glory Crossing.
Don't date robots.
Good luck.
Got Futurama everywhere.
God, break the building.
The song kind of goes hard, but it almost goes harder than it actually does, and it's too bad it doesn't.
Wow.
You know, if that makes any sense at all.
Sure.
Sometimes it seems like it'd be what it do, but it ain't, but it don't.
Yeah, exactly.
As my son would say, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Wisdom. Off comes from the mouths of babes, as they say.
What would your friend say?
My son would say, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. And I'm like, yes, you are. Oh,
As the road
Remarkably self-aware for a child.
That's true.
Hello? Go faster. Stop not going fast.
True.
I feel that way. All the time I feel that way.
I don't know what happened now. I just couldn't pick up any speed. I was on the wrong type of terrain or something.
Versus Kensuke Kimachi. Ready? Go!
It's just like, it's got a good riff, and then it kind of goes into a solo, but it never, like, keeps the energy and moves it forward in like, a satisfying way. And then it just kind of loops after that, and you're like, well, it could have been more. Like this part, good. Feels like it's building into something. And then it just goes back into the initial riff. Anyway, this has been Rock Talk with your host, Giga7K. Horns out. Oh, shit.
One's Crystal Rift. 2 levels don't cut the hour. TV here.
No. Just gotta stay
Just have
here.
to do Mario.
Fuck. 4 races in and I died. Brutal.
Match race.
Not on the agenda.
Welcome. Akari Hayao versus Dion Blaster. Ready? Go!
We're back to this song. Top 3 songs in Nintendo 64, according to some people.
What a waste. I don't need the promotion. One more level, please.
that's normal.
Welcome. Akari Hayame versus Ricky Winterbourne. Ready? Go!
What? Please. Rick.
You did it!
Keep it up.
Akari
Keep it
Hayame
up.
versus Dion Blaster.
One to go.
Ready? Go!
Is that how I got the good start?
Anytime you come to like a complete stop, or like at the start of a race, just like keep tapping forward, and he'll do like a hop boost.
Yeah, okay. I was kind of sort of picking that up, and I never really tried to do it after the start.
Yeah, if you like fall down off a jump or something, and you're like getting up and you're at 0 speed.
Kind of like tapping A in the snowboard too.
Yeah.
Well, okay, well, as long as we're both getting knocked over, I guess it's fine.
I have no idea how it works.
What's that? Alright, Dion, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. It's not healthy. Think of your family.
Think of the Warwicks.
Think of little Jenny Warwick. Oh shit. Do not like being beeping at this stage of the game. But I might be able to just make it, No!
Alright, didn't die this time.
Akari Hayame versus Dion Blaster. Ready?
Let's start.
Really made a banger out of an emergency broadcast test alert. Or whatever.
That is what the song is. This is a test, and that's the one with the homosexuality in it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That was definitely just a test, that one. Don't put that one out. Do not ship with your game.
I wish I knew how the trick to like get up to the top from this part. I don't know.
You bastard.
Akari Hayame versus Kensuke
I didn't
Kimachi.
realize I was going to restart the whole thing, but it's probably better.
Ready? Go!
Hold on to your butts.
This one's weird triggers are not helping. Or weird triggers.
Get up there, please.
Oh, you don't take any more damage. Easy. Forehead. Never mind. Probably not.
Akari Hayame versus Kensuke Kimachi. Akari Hayame versus Kensuke Kimachi. Ready? Go!
What the fuck? What the hell happened? Why does that always happen? When the owl lets me go, I always like hit the owl, and then it bumps me off of.
Okay, here's huge SM64 pro tip. Whatever momentum you have when you jump up to the owl, you have when you let go. You want to do a straight
If
jump.
I'm like, gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't know that for a long time. It's a weird little thing. It makes like video game sense. It makes programming sense when you think of it, but it doesn't make sense.
There, perfect. Yep. Okay, that'll work. Cause I'm always like
That's crazy.
jumping into the owl,
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
and then the first time I try it, I always like lose. I always miss because they like
Forgot
boofs and hit
when I
the owl.
learned that. Might have been when damageless was happening or something.
Akari Hayame versus Dion Blaster. Ready? Go!
Yeah,
Feel
it's
privileged.
a weird one.
It's a weird one for sure.
It's like I totally get how it happens, but also until you think about it like that, it's like, why am I bouncing?
Right. I figured the owl was just hitting me. I mean, he is, I guess, but
Yeah,
it's because
it's
I'm.
easy to write it off as N64 jank. It's really just video game programming jank. Someone forgot to reset your speed when you grabbed on or something.
pick like the noobest route there is.
Ugh. Man.
Akari Hayame versus Dion Blaster. Ready?
I think getting put up against Dion is hard because he has good top speed, so I can make up the distance later. He gets ahead of me. Dion, I'm going to need you to stop.
Oh, don't go up there, what the hell? Penguin! What the fuck? What are you doing? Oh my god.
Good thing he blew at the end.
Akari Hayame versus Ricky Winterbourne. Ready? Go!
Nice waste of time. Thank you, Penguin.
What? You hit the tree and you were fine, but that got you? God.
What the hell? Did he say I cheated? How did I cheat?
You dirty slide cheater.
I jumped off the track, but I didn't take the shortcut.
Oh,
Usually that
I
doesn't
feel like usually, yeah.
prevent me.
I wonder if you hit some sort of invisible trigger that
It's all
Phil might have accused you anyway.
You did it! Akari Hayame versus Rob Haywood. Ready?
Ick.
Go!
God, what a waste of time. He pushed me off the fucking track. Which star in the snow level is the one with the snowman where you push the snowball?
That's it's like Snowman's lost his head, but you don't get it until you collect a bunch of stars, I think.
Yeah, I know. Is it like star number 4 or?
Oh, I don't even know. I think it's like 5 or something. It feels like I feel like it's late, but I don't ever really remember. Because the head doesn't even pop up until a later star. So you're like on that star.
My goal is to do 11 stars downstairs, or in the lobby. But I go back and forth between wanting to do the red coins in the sky, or trying to find something else. And I haven't tried to do cannonless, so that would probably replace it.
Cannonless would probably replace a lot of stars. It's pretty nice.
It's so good.
You did it! Akari Hayame versus Akari Hayame.
Oh, the mirror match. I didn't think they would let me do this. This is a cool skybox. What is even happening in this skybox, actually? Nuts. Love it. Alright, turn around. Okay. Pretty weird. We are back. Peter does not seem as good at this track. Okay. So it's the house, just like Big Mount. Whoa, I'm grinding on a whale. Sick. Easy compared to the last couple of tracks. know what the luck stat does.
Akari Hayame
Makes you lucky.
Dion
I
Blaster.
think it helps with landing.
Ready?
Like board flex. Oh, Code.
Akari Hayame versus Rob Haywood. Ready? Go!
First try. Last time I did like 4 laps around the track for this guy.
You gotta be kidding.
First try. Nice.
Akari Hayame versus Ricky Winterbourne. Ready? Go!
Feels like I know what I'm doing in this game.
Akari Hayame versus Ricky
No,
Winterbourne.
do it all.
Akari Hayame versus Kensuke Kimachi. Ready? Go!
Stuff, Mario. over the fence.
You did it! Akari Hayami versus Rob Haywood. Ready? Go!
Okay.
Nice first shot.
Ah, dang it.
Nice try. Akari Hayami versus Rob Haywood. Ready? Go!
Really? Oh, come on. I think we're gonna beat you
What are you playing, BMAC?
now. Mario.
Oh. Cool.
Keep trying to. I'm doing the BLJs.
I was watching Shoehorse and I would be watching you or Giga, but I used 90% of my 2 gigabytes earlier watching Shoehorse, so I had to turn off the stream.
It's all good. I just gotta bust through the final Bowser door, and then we'll be free.
Okay.
Okay.
Akari Hayami versus Ricky Winterbourne. Ready? Go!
Hello, friends.
definitely is not going to be personal best for me, but not far off.
Oh. Okay.
You did it! Akari Hayami versus Dion Blaster. Ready?
Oh boy, it's a Dion match.
Now the master of the snowboard.
But we not die.
Well, that was good. Too fast and hit the ceiling. And I went slow.
Are you kidding? Oh my god, didn't make the... Damn it. I had the distance, or I had the angle, but not the distance, apparently. And then I fucked it up. God. Can't do it again. Nice.
Oh.
Should have perfect dark in this. That's what I think.
Those speedruns are boring.
Whoa.
You don't
What?
see anything. All you're doing is looking at the ground and the wall and shit.
And well, don't do the stupid speedruns.
Nice try.
Any speedrun where you have to avoid looking at the gameplay is a bad
Akari
speedrun.
Hayami versus
Yeah.
what I
Dion
feel.
Blaster.
That is
Ready?
true, though.
Go!
If it was a good speed game, you'd be able to look at stuff most of the time.
Be able to see the game.
Yeah, if it was a good speed run, there would be no way to reduce lag, and you would just suffer through it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's how I feel. Not really. Yeah.
I'm not being valid for those. How do you practice Bowser? I mean, like, is there any visual cue
What?
Bowser throws? Or is it just purely timing? Like, you just have to do a million Bowser throws to get good at it.
I feel like it's just you just have to do Bowser throws type situation.
Yeah, I think so. One thing you can do is throw him over to like near one, but not hard enough to get him off the edge.
Yeah, you can do
And
like
then-
little baby throws to get him close, and then a
Yeah.
little bit more room for error.
That works all the way up until the final Bowser
The final
throw.
Bowser doesn't really work, yeah.
Yeah. No, I know that trick. Like I usually throw him like right in front of a bomb, and then you just
Yeah, and you just
grab
swing
him
in.
and let go.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nice.
that was kind of sick. But...
Anyway, I did the sprint. 3 hours, 46 minutes, 55 seconds.
Good sprinting. Yes, I don't know.
What's the goal of like a... I don't know, what's the goal time for this?
Between 3 to 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
So like,
You did it.
yeah, no, I did it. It's the, I got to put time into Chameleon Twist.
Yeah.
'Cause that was completely blind, and it was almost an hour.
Oh, yeah.
And then Blast Corps is almost an hour.
How long did a Chameleon Twist take you?
Let's see.
Okay, you gotta stop hurting
54
yourself on
minutes.
things that don't need to do damage.
What did you say, like 40 minutes?
54 minutes.
Oh well, that's pretty cool.
Switching characters, dude.
Who are you playing as?
Akari.
Be Rob Haywood.
Yeah? Hmm?
Yo.
What's up?
You got Rob. Oh yeah, that's pretty
Let's
good.
go.
Let's update some of these times here. We did PB in some of these games.
Welcome. Rob Haywood versus Akari Hayame. Ready? Go!
Come on, this is horrendous. I cannot have a Pokemon that I had in this during this. There's 17 minutes. Pokemon's my only advantage. I need like a 30-minute lead coming out of Pokemon.
Well, knowing half about it. You know. Just be really good at Pokemon.
Nobody practiced Pokemon.
I thought I really liked that kind of game. But playing it when we did for N64Mania, I felt like I was way worse than I expected to be. And I know that's the kind of situation where it's like, well then just practice.
Rob Haywood
Yeah,
versus Akari Hayame.
yeah, that's true.
Go!
But why do something
anyway.
if you aren't immediately good at it?
Well, here's the thing is that I played Yoshi's Cookie, which is the same kind of a game, with Tapioca at GEQ, and I crushed him. And beating Tapioca, I was like, oh, I must be really good at this. But I guess not.
I feel like Mario wasn't too bad. It was a 35. But it could have been like a 31.
All this is missing is a racing game.
But there's 1080.
Hmm.
You're doing the race mode.
Yeah, that's true. I guess you really got me there. But there's no cars.
There are no cars. I feel like, I mean, if we're being honest, I feel like all the really good N64 racers are too long.
Yeah, you'd
Like-
have to set some tiny goal and it wouldn't really be that good.
Like, you could do Mario Kart, but I feel like Mario Kart's kind of boring and overplayed.
There's gotta be some other ones that are alright. I've heard Top Gear Rally is fun. Too
Yeah,
out there
that-
for this event, I guess.
What I really wanted was like Snowboard Kids,
Yeah.
but those are over an hour each.
No,
First one is hard.
Yeah.
And then there's just like regular car games like Automobile or MRC or like Top Gear or like Beetle racing is too long.
Yeah, Beetle would have been good.
Or Penny Racers. Nobody likes Extreme G.
There's an active Extreme G speedrunning, and not only that, but like a racing league community.
There is, I'm friends with some of them, but I think they
But they're
It's
all
not
crazy.
like a bad racing game.
They are
it's just-
weirdos.
It's just like it's so laggy.
Yeah.
You know
Wipeout
what racing game isn't laggy? F-Zero, huh?
and
It's
Wipeout.
true. I wanted to do F-Zero and do just a cup, like one of the expert cups or whatever. But they decided against that.
Wrong decision.
Potential future race.
Rob Haywood versus Dion Blaster. Ready? Go!
My solo best is like a 332. Again, committing twist to fucking cut. I feel like reasonably I could cut like 30 minutes. I'm never gonna get down to like the 10-minute mark. Like real speed runners, but 15 to 20 minutes would be good. And that alone would put me at the 3 hour mark. Then like Blast Corps, like I know, I don't know. 37 seems so far away.
Yeah. Well, how did you do today?
55. I saved 5 minutes. But there was a couple mistakes, like some revisits, and I failed a level once or whatever.
Yeah.
So it wasn't super clean, but still, even if it was, it'd be like a low 50 or 50 flat or something.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Haywood
An 80.
versus Kensuke Kimachi. Ready? Go!
Found out that the one track that I had such an easy time on is hard if you don't go on the right path right at the start.
Which track?
You know what it was called, like Mirror or something. I don't know.
Mirror or something?
I don't know what it was. Didn't really beat it. But the one with all the bridges and torches.
Oh, like Dragon Falls or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Very close. Very close to Mirrors.
Yeah, I don't know where I got that from. Read it somewhere. And my brain.
When you watch like the speed run, the quick strat, I guess, is to go off of, because you do this like switchback down the mountain to the first bridge, and when you get to like the first switchback, you just jump off the mountain, and then just stay on the low side the whole time.
I think I kind of, well, I definitely jumped top the mountain once, and then I bonked into stuff a lot, but yeah, that would be really good.
Alright, my friends, that's
Yep. That's cool. Since you got your races all done, I understand. Well, anyway, that's fine. Thanks for hanging out and everything.
Hey, well, might be late for you.
Fuck this game,
Formula
dude.
1 is tomorrow night.
What is tomorrow night?
Formula 1?
Oh, I mean, what time is it?
Versus
I think
Kensuke
it's
Kimachi.
10 p.m. my time, so like right now.
Go!
No, it's not too late for me, but I don't know if I will remember. 9 times out of 10, I completely forget what's at the time.
Yeah, they're in Australia, so it's 10 p.m. tomorrow
Oh.
night Pacific, so it'll be, what, 1 o'clock for you?
Yeah.
But it's only 2 hours. You can stay up till 3, right?
I mean, yeah. Don't worry, I can stay up until 3.
It's a Saturday.
Yeah. I'll probably stay up until 3 tonight.
Oh shit, are they qualifying right now?
I don't know.
Maybe it's on TV.
I need to watch the Drive to Survive thing if I'm gonna have any hope of paying attention.
Yes! Dude, that show's so good. I mean, it's hard, like if you were to go back to season 1, it's obviously like 5 years ago at this point.
That would be good.
So-
I want to catch up on all the stories.
Oh, okay.
If they're gonna talk about them, they're gonna have that history that I'm not gonna know about.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the surprising thing is like there's a lot of drivers that just aren't around anymore,
Yeah.
which is Drive to Survive, right?
5 years ago, I probably knew most of the ones who were around, so if that's the case, it'll be a good starting point for me to transition into the modern era.
Yeah.
It's just, racing is so different from other sports because it's so personal. Like, the drivers are so individual and they're out there. And I feel like I really need to know. It's almost like wrestling. Like, I need to know all the latest plots if I'm going to sit
Right.
down and watch WrestleMania. And
Yeah,
I feel
when-
the same about it. Racing.
it's not like football, right? You have 2 teams on the field.
Yeah.
Or baseball or whatever, right? Like it's head to head.
Ricky Winterberg.
In like Formula 1 or NASCAR or something, you've got 20 to 40 teams on the track at the exact same time.
Yeah.
All with the same intent of going as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Like I love people that drive and they like drive fast on the freeway. And they're like, oh, I drive so fast, I can drive a car, right? And I'm like, that's cool, but nobody else is driving fast. Like nobody else is trying to drive that fast.
Yeah.
Go out to the racetrack where everyone is literally on the edge of their control and see how fast you can drive.
Certainly a
That's-
better place to do it.
That's the difference. But yeah. Anyway, Motorsports channel. I'll see you there.
Glad you like it. I
I
appreciate
have
it.
one. I had one, but nobody cared. So I just put it like it.
It just takes 3 people, you know? 3 people and 20 other people that mute it,
Right.
which is fine.
All right, guys. I'll see you later.
Alright.
Good
Bye.
night.
I don't know why I went for that jump. What?
New York Times mini crossword.
I don't know what board I should use with this.
What's up?
Bob Haywood.
Welcome,
Go back to this one.
Rob Haywood versus Ricky Winterbourne. Ready? Go!
Man, I'm probably gonna wake up tomorrow and still have no power.
Not a very good feeling.
It's been a really long time. I don't even know the last time that happened, but it sucks. And then I'm thinking like, well, it's not that bad until I remember there's a refrigerator. But then that just means I get to grill. Thank goodness I'm a grill master. If I need to grill 10 chicken thighs and 3 ribeyes tomorrow, oh no. I would hate that. Please don't make me.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Rob Haywood versus Akari Hayami. Ready? Go!
I wonder if I can check these without the red.
Okay. First two done.
Rob Haywood versus Dion Blaster. Ready? Go!
What the hell? I can't believe the city actually has its own power company. It's not Duke Energy. We seem to do all the power in every rural area and scam everyone. No one likes them. We focus on fair rates and superior service. Hyper streaming Fall Guys?
Whoa.
Maybe I'll call him just to be sure. I don't know if they'll even take me seriously.
What?
I don't have to be.
What? Lost all my speed after that jump somehow. Too bad this is a survival game.
Rob Haywood versus Dion Blaster. Ready? Go!
Didn't jump high enough. My damage is high. Why does this game even need damage, dude? Isn't going slow already enough of a punishment? Oh my god, I can't believe I made that.
Rob Haywood versus Kensuke Kimachi. Ready? Go!
Oh my god. Clutched it out again somehow. One peg of health on my snowboard.
Rob Haywood versus Rob Haywood. Ready?
Rob Haywood versus Rob Haywood. The mirror. The ultimate test of skill. Can you defeat your own self?
Hold on, that was the cutest thing I've ever heard. I called the local power company, which is all just like community-driven power company. And he's like, sir, we've got a lot going on tonight. They're working through the night. They're gonna try to get everybody to. They're gonna do this one big job. We're sending both crews out there, and then we're gonna start tackling the single outages. And I got 2 or 3 people ahead of you. I was like, okay, you know.
Well, now you know they're looking out for the people, the common man.
It's so true. I mean, it shows in how shoddy the power is out here too, but that's okay.
I mean, you don't need a small company to have shoddy power. We all know that.
Yeah, I mean, and that's not to say the big companies are having good power, because they ain't. But maybe they would do a little more. I don't know. They would at least have an outage map and they'd be tracking it. He said, that's the first I'm hearing of this when I told him that.
Oh my god.
He really did. He wasn't quite as drawl as I'm talking. He had this kind of like, it almost reminded me of the show Fargo. He didn't sound like Minnesotan, but he had that kind of like depth to the accent.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it was. But yeah, it was very good. And then the best part maybe is that after he told me it'd be 2 or 3 people ahead of me, he said it might be 6 or 7 in the morning. I said, that's fine. He said, hold on, I got somebody on the radio. And then he just put the phone down, went over to talk to them, got whatever they told. He said, stand by. And then I could hear him clicking around and typing on his computer, and then eventually he's like, sir, are you still there? And I said, yeah. And I was like, okay. He's like, all right, well, yeah, we got a lot going on tonight. There's been a fire. I was like, yeah, you know, it's pretty bad earlier. He's like, yeah. I guess it was kind of Fargo in that way. And I had to be the one to end the call. He's telling me how bad it is. I was like, okay, well, do you need anything else from me? He said, no, sir, that's all.
That's lovely.
I loved that. You know in the future that if the power's out, they do not know until you tell them. I can't believe it. That's the first time I'm hearing of that, sir. Just incredible.
Rob Haywood, you stopped. You stopped moving, Rob.
Oh, jeez, a lot of calls.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I wouldn't have ever really thought, like, oh, I better call the power companies so they know and do something about it.
Really? I mean, we would do it when I lived at my parents', like in 2009. We still do it. I'm sure they still do, but usually you call them and they're like, yep.
We're on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad time to not get the thing. Okay. Think you're better than me, other Rob Haywood? You might be.
I can't believe how divided people were on basketball.
That was weird. To be honest.
Every
How much more
basketball
I feel
game
like trying snowboarding.
strange at the beginning, anyway. Well, you know, it's only 1:37 on a Saturday, which means I don't know. Really? I'm trying to think of my data set of what you've done on a Saturday morning, Friday night in the past. Uh-huh.
Finished Tonic Double.
Hell
At
yeah.
4 a.m. or whatever.
Really?
I don't know. I finished that late. That was like a 6.5 hour game or something.
Yeah, but
I mean-
everybody did that in sitting, right?
Like one controller has better control stick for this game, and then the other one has a better Z button to press. Mostly because this controller has like triggers for some reason, even though it's just an analog fucking button. Or like it's just a binary, it's on or it's off button. You don't need to have some sort of weird pretend it's analog, but it's not. Just to feel like a normal modern controller. It plugs into a Nintendo 64 anyway. Jesus.
Rob A1 versus
No,
Kenny
maybe look
Whitaker.
like.
Ready? Go!
Change the sensitivity of that. Maybe like 50%. Do a cool jump so I can go ahead and...
The man called me back. He said, I just talked to you a minute ago. This is Darren from whatever Crawfordsville Power Company. I just talked to you, and I said, yeah. And then he said, hold on, I got a radio call again. So good. And then he told me that he checked on our address, and they're not our power provider. So, you know, that's too bad. He didn't know who our was, and I don't have the bill. So I'm kind of back to, no wonder you hadn't heard about it. This is where it would be helpful if we were just Duke Energy. Electric cooperatives. This is so interesting. Piedmont Electric Cooperative. Oh, they have their own outage map. Look at that. Are we on it? This is North Carolina. Damn it. Website. That's great. Literally have Indiana in the name of the search. Piedmont
I'm so
Natural
fast. Why am I so slow? Why do I suck at this game?
Check. Hey, can you just look this up? Who services power
Versus Dion Blaster.
to my area?
Ready?
Surely you have to do this when you're starting out. There we go. Find utilities near me in my area. What utility company? My area. Vectoring Live Smart. Vectoring Energy Delivery. That's a weird way to say electric company. I don't want to call another place and say, "Are you my power provider?"
Rob Haywood versus Dion Blaster. Ready?
Not even the button I wanted to press.
Rob Haywood versus Ricky Winterbourne. Ready? Go!
Oh, that's the thunderstorm. Saw a flash. Oh, we're supposed to get one at least in the morning. I guess it maybe is starting now.
Say goodbye to your power.
I don't know if it's gonna be that bad,
Gotta be.
but it does not gotta be.
I mean, it's the same storm, probably. I don't think that's really how it works, but what if it is?
I mean, it might be a big storm, but doesn't mean it's not gonna knock out our power. Anyway,
That's
Rob
true.
Haywood versus Dion Blaster. Ready?
got through the first. I don't know why I was having trouble with the first track. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this game. Because you gotta press the button when you land. It's tricky. It's SSX tricky, except it's 1080 snowboard.
That game has some kind of polar attraction slash opposite of attraction, reflection or whatever, where you either are just, I don't know, it feels like a normal person, I feel like, or you just can't beat it. I don't know what it is about it. And Aero Gauge has the same thing going on. Some things are just like that. What did I just do? Oh, okay. I thought I deleted this message I need. Anyway, I can't beat it. Real can't beat it. I'm sure you can beat it. But, you know,
Still
if you
can't get over
you're
the damage mechanic. Doesn't even need to be in this game.
It does not. No.
I'm already slow. I don't need to be taking damage.
So true.
One thing if like getting hit would maybe not necessarily slow you down, but like you're taking damage because you're doing stuff and you're being slow then. So why is damage even a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Rob Haywood versus Akari
Anyway,
Hayami.
we're back at it again at Golden Forest.
Go!
Nice jump, buddy. Shoot. Okay. This is a better set here.
Rob Haywood versus Kensuke Kimachi. Ready? Go!
Hate going too fast on this photo track and hitting the ceiling. Okay. Really hard to get over that. Okay. Getting better. Or doing better anyway. Am I getting better? Who knows?
Rob Haywood versus
You're getting better.
Rob Haywood. Ready?
Rob Haywood.
Go!
And his nemesis, Rob Haywood. We are, after all, our own greatest opponents every night.
Yeah, that's true.
I just careen off the mountain like this. I heard this was fast, so I'm doing it. And it makes sense because, you know, you just go straight instead of going the other way.
Sure.
Okay, don't take damage though. Let's not lose our heads though.
Wouldn't want to lose our heads.
Not at all. That's taking all the damage actually. Taking damage.
You know, it's creepy to be outside alone at night in a rural area after a storm. I guess I didn't really think about that.
That's cool though.
What if a fox eats me?
Rob Haywood
A
versus
fox?
Yeah,
Ready?
deadly foxes.
Go!
I hate those.
Oh, this one's wide. This is a wide place. But wide.
Oh no! One of those dolls I had on screen over here is impaled on a fence post. It's scary.
Please take a picture.
Look,
Unless you fear the cursed image that was resolved.
Fun, I'll show you. Right now on the camera.
I'm busy snowboarding for my life.
Well, listen. It won't be forever.
Okay.
It's just...
Oh,
Why is it there?
oh my god. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. I guess that's a scarecrow now.
Yeah, I guess. It's only scaring
It's
me.
a scary human too, maybe.
Ugh.
I don't know what to do on this course because I've never been on it. There's a helicopter.
Oh man. That's how they get you in that game. And then you lose your lives and you gotta start over.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
That I won't have enough lives to learn it. It's weird that I'm on hardware and I can see this guy's snow trail through the ground. That feels like a thing that would happen on an emulator. But this
Yeah.
is just the game.
Well, it's like Blast Core where somebody, if you're the little guy and you have a shadow, but you go underneath something, you will not see yourself, but you will see the shadow.
Oh.
Rob Haywood.
And that
versus
has that vibe to me.
Ready?
Oh, this guy's made of ice!
This is cold as ice. Fuck the last guy who did our part.
Cold as ice. Oh, fuck off. Fuck you. Fuck this. Oh, you stuck the
Yeah.
landing there. Can't even see the ground I'm about to land on. Oh my god. Sometimes I feel like surely I don't have the speed required to flip over my board. Nope. I do.
You know, this pole must be the fiber optics that I'm always hearing about that are running through the backyard, and yet we don't have fiber optic internet because my father refuses to take their buyout offer because he says he's still paying for his phone. But it's like almost half the price and more reliable because it's fiber.
Oh, you just end there? Man.
You just end.
Rob Haywood.
I don't really know.
Versus. Ready? Go.
I really dislike that. God, there's some really variable frame rate in this game. This track's kind of sick. It's just I don't even know where I should be going to be faster than this man. Step one is probably not falling. Oh, the recovery? I just need to snowboard downhill and have this gorilla man not pass me? Yo! Done!
You know, I found the problem. Yep, that's gotta be the issue right there.
What is your problem?
Yep, that tree's done falling on them power lines.
Eat shit, Iceman. Alright, time to look at this. That's a tree. Yep.
Tree, yeah, you
Can't really see the power line. Not that I would recommend getting close to one.
widen the...
I'll believe that it's there. Oh, I see. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can barely see. Yep, that's a power line. That's a tree. I suppose it's not supposed to be like that. Oh, you can't see that back. Anyway. Cool. Can't say I really even understand how this thing gets all the way over here. Power line connected to the house. This is not this. I mean, this goes all the way around the back of the house. It must go into the neighbor's yard, then come back over the hill from their house. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Well,
Whoever's
1080 then.
putting our power lines out straight. Well, anyway, that's gonna be a job.
Time to check off 1080 on the backlog.
Thanks for playing.
When the heck was that done? Probably pretty early. Okay, here it is. We're at Rush 2, then, yeah, that was the 2049 day. Where am I? 1080. Oh, whatever, the base was normal. Okay, well, did that a long time ago. Didn't even do the Big Mountain we did that for Big Mountain 2000, but 1080 just wasn't too much.
Match race.
Wonder what you need to do to get all the cool people. What a cool boards. Cool boarded.
Yo.
What's up? Let's go.
Can you imagine if your last name was Haywood? That would be rough. Alright, well. That concludes our Nintendo 64 programming for today. Wonder how you unlock stuff in this game. I feel like if I had the good guys, then, you know, surely it would be a lot easier to be expert.
Well, the way you unlock the penguin is to go into training mode and complete all of the tricks available to you. But actually what they do is they jump off of whatever, press B, then quickly go into the trick menu, because B does a trick, a basic grab. Quickly go into the trick menu, select a harder trick as the one like the game thinks you're practicing, and then when you land your trick, you will have landed the harder trick according to the game. And so but you still have to do that 24 times. So, I mean, I don't know, I'd rather honestly just do the tricks, but I guess they're of no value to you speedrunning.
I'm looking at this FAQ and it's good. Let's see where we are. Is it there going to be a sequel to 1080? Yup, ellipsis. Question, didn't I hear something about 1082 on the N64? Yup, ellipsis, tongue, smiley face.
The P.
Question, what happened to it then? Answer, it was cancelled, ellipsis. Question, all caps, you said there was going to be a 1080 sequel. Answer, there is. Question, would you mind not leaving me in the dark here? Explain. Answer, the sequel to 1080 Snowboarding will be on the Nintendo GameCube. Tongue sticking out, smiley face. Just a really long-winded...
Yeah. It's
You
like
thought
a
you
Steam
were funny.
discussion post.
You're not, but... It's cute. Maybe it hit harder back then.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't necessarily just know everything by being able to Google Mother Brain.
Yep.
Yeah. weird to think about.
Going mother brain, that's for sure.
It's all yeah, I know. It's kind of a meta comment to say that Google is mother brain, but you're Googling mother brain because Google is just so synonymous with looking stuff up now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, you couldn't just. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I've been taking it for granted for a decade now.
Uh-huh.
Well, sorry, I'm sounding too old. I feel
No, it's fine. I feel like I'm old enough to remember it being harder to find information, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Well, I think anyone... It's probably just always true, except maybe it's harder to find information now than it was 5 years ago, even. In some ways, because the information is wrong, or you're being served ads that are not the information you want, or.
Yeah, this is true. That is very true.
Or you're on TikTok trying to learn things and you're learning incorrect things.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, 14-year-olds. It is wild hearing about how like young people will look up things on TikTok expecting that they will get a correct answer. And they check there first. Insane.
It is insane. It is terrible. I hate it and I feel bad for them.
Yeah, I feel bad for the children of today in many ways, I think. Just being a child these days. Oof. It's hard.
It's weird because my parents definitely said the same thing, but it wasn't for the same reason. This is a different world.
Yeah. Alright, well. Thanks for watching, people, or being here, or whatever. Not many people watching now.
We know from those stats there must not be.
Hey, Sanovan. I'm child at heart, and even that's hard. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy out there. I'm just glad I wasn't, I don't know, social media wasn't as prevalent when I was in like high school or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't, not that my parents would have done it, but like people's parents are out there taking and posting tons of videos of them. You know, just on the internet. That sucks.
Out there.
I'm turning off the stream. Set Resident Evil 4 tomorrow? Question mark, probably, because I want to play it. Unless I like watch a movie or something. Even then, it would probably only delay the Resident Evil more than anything.
The Resident Evil is inevitable.
Yeah. Alright. I'm so like reclined into my chair, I can't even have good posture for signing off. Just, you know, almost a 5-hour stream. Off snowboarding. Learned 16 star. Wow, there's a lot happening today.
There was a lot going on there.